Alright guys, so in this live stream I'm gonna react to a video from Just Pearly Things YouTube channel. The link in the description box if you wanna check out the full video, and I'm just gonna react to a part of that video. So yeah, there is this feminist who says women don't need men. Like, what the hell? I was so surprised. Like, she seems quite nice, but at the same time, when I realized that she's just trying to discredit men in every possible way, at the time I was just like, okay, what the hell is going on? But anyway, without further ado, let's begin reacting to this video. And I just want to remind you one thing, that is, subscribe to this channel for more content like this, and obviously like the video. It helps to grow the channel on a long run, and definitely super chats and super thanks means a lot to me. Thanks anyway.
Ask you a question. So obviously back then, for survival, women needed a man, otherwise when they were pregnant could die and all of these things, they would perish. In today's society, given evolution, given the fact,
let me just speed it up a little bit. All right,
as women we can go and get. Yeah, but I'm not saying that. Isn't there a glitch between what is actually happening and the nature of what we have in our bodies? I think that's probably the conflict that we're having right now.
Glitch in what way?
In the sense that women don't feel like they need men in the most physical sense.
what the like, seriously, how could you say that? Like, women don't need men? Like, to propagate a society we need women, and for survival women need men. Like, women can't survive without men, and man cannot propagate a society without women. So that's the thing I'm talking about here.
Perhaps, like, naturally.
It's very interesting. Women don't feel like they need men in a physical sense because life is soft, but it's bullshit. And it's bullshit because you still need men by proxy, one, and two, the second life gets difficult, you very quickly learn how.
What he meant by that was that you need men. For example, a police officer, most likely to be a man. For example, a military guy, most likely to be a man. For example, a construction worker, most likely to be a man. Like those people who are working to like build the road and stuff like that, like they are also men. So what are you complaining about? Like, oh yeah, we don't need men. Like, within a couple of years those roads will be broken down into piece of shit, and then what are you gonna do? You don't have a choice, but you need men. And also we need women to propagate a society, but they are not the same, they are different. And we are not saying that that women are like little or something like that. No, I'm not saying that. We are telling you that men need women for something, women need men for something else.
How much you need men. But women will go, I'm independent, I don't need no man because I have an OnlyFans, and men pay my OnlyFans, and if anyone comes up to me, I'll call a male police officer. I don't need men. Shut up, you fucking idiot.
For example, OnlyFans. Okay, if you're doing that kind of bullshit, okay, let's say you are doing it, who's gonna pay for you? Like, if you don't need man, like if man doesn't exist, how are you gonna make money through OnlyFans? Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you trying to say? Oh, we don't need men. Oh, men are useless. Like, men are paying for your shit.
Of course you do. Just name your...
If man doesn't exist tomorrow, you would suffer. Nobody will pay for your OnlyFans. Nobody is going to pay you through like online dating and stuff like that. Nobody is gonna pay you for sex or anything like that. So what you gonna do? You have to be a man basically to survive in this world, in this harsh world. So definitely you gotta respect men for that kind of behavior that they are putting up just to protect you.
And the road you're driving on was paved by a man. The house you're living in was built by a man. The car you're driving was designed by a man. Your whole life depends on men. And the second anything bad were to happen to you, the second you were physically threatened, or times were to get hard, or war were to start, or famine, or riots, the first thing you do is find a big strong man, shit yourself, and throw the feminism out the window. Feminism goes out the fucking window the second that the snow needs shoveling, or there's a fucking broken down car, or the tire needs changing. Then all that crap vanishes. It's garbage. And this is the actual...
The biggest problem that I see with feminists is that they will always try to talk about the exception. They do not talk about things in general. In general, man respects women. Men respect women, and women respect men. But when it comes to feminists, They don't respect men. Like, what the hell? What the hell is going on? Like, why can't you respect us for whatever the bullshit we are putting up with? Like, we are just trying to help you. We are just trying to protect you in every possible way, and still you are just complaining about bullshit that we are not even responsible for. Oh, men are rapists, men are violent, men are dangerous for the society. So what you did was horrible. Like, you said toxic masculinity, toxic, men are toxic, men are rapists. And then what happened? What we have got right now in UK, there is a recent research that was done regarding masculinity, and they have asked people like, hey, do you feel masculine fully? And guess what's the percentage of male who feel masculine? 75%? No. 50%? No. 25%? No. 10%? No. 5%? No. 2.5%? No. It's 2%. 2% of the men who feels masculine in the UK. There is a recent research, okay? You can look it up. And I'm talking about the young people. I'm not talking about somebody who is like 50 years old or 60 years old. There are still like who are 50 or 60 years old, they feel masculine. That's like the percentage is around like 56%. Like, what are you trying to do here? You are just destroying the society over here. Like, it doesn't make sense. That's why we have to work together to build a nice community.
Very interesting thing. I'll make a point here, which is going to get canceled again, but I don't give a fuck. But this is the point. Feminism in and of itself can't be defended. Any idea, the point of an idea is that it can be defended by the people who believe in it. This is the whole point of war since the dawn of time. It doesn't matter if it was the Christians against the Hindus, it doesn't matter if it was the Germans against the French. There were people who had ideas and ideologies, and they were prepared to fight each other to defend their ideology. Feminism is an ideology which cannot be defended by feminists. The only people who can defend feminism are the men who subscribe to the garbage. If all the feminists were to get in a line and say, we want feminism, and the conservative men were to get in a line, you would learn very quickly it's bullshit. I had a friend in Afghanistan when Taliban kicked America out, and he told me the Americans were telling the girls they could go to school. So they built all these girls' schools, and they put the Afghanistani defense forces there, and they funded the Afghan defense forces to protect these schools. You had American satellites, you had night vision goggles. Taliban were afraid to attack. America leaves, now you have Afghani defense forces. They're basically blind. They don't have satellites anymore, they don't have night vision, whatever. So now it's a real war. The men are standing next to this girls' school. The Taliban are coming. You're some dude. You're standing there. You're looking at this girls' school going, I don't really give a fuck if girls go to school. Bounce. And you didn't fight. So that's why they all gave up and Taliban took over so quickly. And when I said this, the girls like, yeah, they should have fought for us, feminism. Why don't the women fight?
Can I ask?
Oh, wait, the women can't defend their own fucking idea. You need men to defend.
I mean, I agree with that statement to some extent. Like, okay, what he said is true. That's why I laughed. I'm not laughing because they're suffering to some extent or anyhow. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm laughing because he's saying the truth.
Feminism. So that's why the whole thing is stupid. So the second men don't defend it. It just fails as a fucking ideology. It's garbage.
May I tell you something now? So this is the thing. This is when we assume that women perhaps don't have the physical or even mental ability to go to a war. Wait. Because this is the thing. For example,
what the fuck? Like, physical? Like, how can you beat a man? Can you tell me that? Can you explain? 99% of the women can't even stand a chance against a man. It's just 1% who are physically training. Like, I'm talking about the average guy versus the average women. Like, what are you trying to say? Like, oh, men are as strong as women are strong as men. Like, what the hell are you trying to say? They're not. They're physically weaker than men. That's why men need to protect women. Like, that somehow means I become a misogynist. Like, what the fuck? Like, some people will be commenting and go, ooh, you're a misogynist, you hate women. Like, no, I don't hate women. I want to protect them. I know they're vulnerable. I know they're weaker than us. That's why I want to protect them. I want to tell them the truth. Hey, this is what you're gonna do. Because if you don't do this, then it's gonna cost your life, maybe. So that's the thing.
Ukraine, a lot of women took up arms, and in fact, I'm Angolan. Wait, I'm Angolan. I'm Angolan. And
don't lie.
Listen.
To people at home.
Wait, no worries. I'll talk about my personal story.
No,
wait. Let me tell you something. This is the thing. I think it's also really like silly to assume that, for example, a woman, because she didn't go to school, she'll not be as intelligent as a man. Therefore, naturally, a woman is not intelligent. No, it doesn't make sense. If we're now starting to normalize equality and we want to put everybody in the forefront, give a woman a gun.
Normalizing equality?
Well, that's what people are wanting. Then that's
people
the case.
like who?
Let me tell you,
who wants to normalize equality? People like who? Feminists? Who
no,
wants to...
I want. Well, actually, not equality. I want respect. That's really
Stop you from getting respect.
Exactly.
No, I get respect. respect.
I get respect. I get respect.
So,
That's
you
why I want.
said
That's
you
what I
want
like.
respect.
What I think is,
You don't even know what you want.
I'll tell you what I
You don't know
want.
what you want. You want
As a woman, I
you
carry
want
myself
respect.
differently. I actually hold the things that I've done in the fights that I fought. I hold it. That's why when you speak to me, I don't move different. I move different to many of the girls. That's why when you talk to me and you argue with me, I don't take
argue
it.
here.
You do
I tell
sometimes.
you.
And
I
I'll
don't
tell you
argue.
something. A lot of women may have the accolades to be somebody, but they are uncomfortable to own that. And the reason why, then I would like to ask you, for example, I do need a man, for example, to procreate. But other than that, I'm quite strong, and I would find things that I would.
You're quite strong. If I smack you on the face, like you will be on the floor for next 3 days. Like, and let's say, like I'm trying to like make up a situation where, like, let's say we are fighting. So yeah, like I'm not trying to promote violence in any way, but what I'm saying here is that I'm the average guy. Okay, I'm going to the gym, that's it. Like I'm not practicing like how to do fighting and stuff like that, but yeah, I do have some basic practice like how to defend myself. So like you do not stand a chance against somebody who is gonna like be a predator, like who is gonna make you feel a prey.
Find a way to protect myself differently. With that mentality, what would be the man that'll be for me then?
Denava, what would you do if one of these security guards broke into your door?
What would I do? Okay.
What would you do? What would
One,
you do? No, seriously, there's no guns
She's
here.
a feminist.
I'll tell you. No, I'm not a feminist.
As in
I'm not a feminist. I'm a bit smarter.
Okay.
Either I play
LOL, like you whatever you were saying is the idea of a feminism.
one. Yeah.
Okay, they see you're not dead.
It's okay.
They
No,
see
I'd be
you
like
breathing.
this, and then if not, maybe I would kind of like be very gentle and comply to find a way to get out of
Okay,
it.
so
If they want to come and kill me, there's not much that many people
but
can
let's make an
do.
important point. You're talking about equality equaling respect. The way you get respect as a woman is by being feminine. There's nothing. We can be equal and very, very different. I'm not saying that there's not equality, but you've confused equality with the same. You can be equal with
Equity.
completely different things. You can have a bishop and a knight on a chessboard. They're equal in terms of points, but they do different things, right? A woman can have equal respect to a man if she's very good at being.
That's a
woman
good
and man.
point. Bishop and knights have the same amount of points, but they're different. They have different jobs on the chessboard.
Gets respect for being very good at being a man. When a woman decides she wants to act like a man or a man wants to act like a woman, that's where all gets fucked up. We try to pretend it's all the
Yes.
same. It's not the same. Men and women are good at different things. We have different strengths, different weaknesses. There's nothing wrong with accepting that. There's nothing wrong with saying, I'm a woman, I'm good at X, he's a man, he's good at Y. Then we work together as a team, we have a beautiful family, we're happy forever. It's only confused where you have women who sit and go, no, because in the name of equality, we can fight in war. There's no fucking women on the front line in Ukraine. That is psyop bullshit. They put some chick there dancing around these Pokemon dances to try and convince men to go fucking die in a ditch. It's garbage. If you go to the front line of Ukraine right now, you do not see women in their makeup and their manicures. You see fucking men in the freezing cold dying. You know where the women are? Dubai. Chilling. That's where the women are. So to sit and pretend that women are just as capable physically as men is a fucking lie. It's delusion. To say that you're as strong as men is delusion. You are good at
No
other
way.
things. You're better than men at a lot of things, but it's not the physical world. And
That's true. Like you are better than men in a lot of things. Then why you are just trying to equalize everything that you are not good at? Like what you are good at, try to maximize your potential in those categories, and then you will succeed more than somebody who is like doing average in everything. Like you are not gonna achieve the result being average. You have to like exceed in certain things in order to be a successful person in the society.
unfortunate reality about life. This is what we're saying when I was saying earlier that feminism goes out the window when things get hard. The harder the world gets, the closer it gets to the baseline of humanity. The unfortunate baseline of humanity is violence. That's
Yeah.
what happens when if all the electricity were to go out and all the police were to quit, this would become a violent place very quickly, and there would be fucking zero feminists left. Zero. You would all need men. That's the bottom line of reality. That's the bottom line. So you have to
Yes.
understand as a woman and say, okay,
But no
I need a
one's
man who's good at
saying-
being a man.
But no one's saying that we don't need men in society. Of course we do. We're talking about relationships. Yeah, you're strong, but the thing is, I can live my life as a woman and not need a man.
What's a woman?
Stop
Like
it.
in my day-to-day life, I don't need a man to fix my car. I'll just go to the mechanic.
But listen, right,
I don't get rid of
Like, what's the chance that the mechanic is a male? It's over 90%, I guess, or 85%. I don't remember the exact percentage, but I think it's majority man. Like,
Mechanic, a man or a woman?
No, I'm saying yes, we need men in society, but in relationship, the only reason I actually need you is because I want you. I don't actually.
like how much money you are gonna spend on mechanics to fix your car? Like, if your husband can do it, like you can save a lot of money, and that's why a lot of people are literally delusional because they don't understand how much money it costs you. Like, they have an inflated ego, like, oh, I deserve $100,000. Like I deserve a guy who makes $100,000 or $1 million a year, because they think that, oh, yeah, like man is not, like that man might not be capable of doing certain things, so yeah, like she will try to like fix her car by like calling a mechanics, or fix certain things at home, like whenever there is like whenever there is a necessary for a plumber, she's gonna call a plumber, and she's gonna spend all this money on bullshit. Like you can save that money. It's a hell lot of money you can save when you are a middle class family. Like you see, like what she's talking about is like somebody who is ultra successful. For example, you are a feminist and you are ultra successful, that can apply to you, but the average girl doesn't have that kind of money. Like you can call a mechanics, like how much money you have. Like if you work a regular job, you can make like $2,500 or maybe $3,000 at most for an average job. And what you gonna make from there? Like your living cost is like for an apartment, it costs around like $1,500. And then if you wanna have a car insurance, your fuel cost and stuff like that, maintenance, and then you have got mobile bill, you have got Wi-Fi and a bunch of shit, which will literally make your cost around like $3,000. And if you want to go to the club, this will like exceed the amount of money you are earning. Like it will make you somebody who is a brokey. So yeah, like you cannot talk about the average women, like what you are trying to say.
I need you to procreate. Yes, I agree. But the thing is, I don't need you in my day-to-day life.
What are you trying to say? Like I just told you that you need a man who is capable of doing certain things. If you are just, let's say, living alone, like how you're gonna find that amount of money in your bank account? Like you are gonna grow your money from nowhere? Like you are gonna print money? Like is that what you're saying?
Wait, what if someone breaks into your house?
I'll just call the police.
Okay, what if they don't come? What if the average
Play
in the US it takes like 15
and give them everything.
in the US it takes like 15 minutes for them to get there.
But that's not realistic. That doesn't happen on a day.
That's not realistic. Like somebody can break into your house and can attack you in ways which you are never expecting of.
Okay. These two guys in your house, what are you doing?
But that's not realistic. I've not had any man break into my house on a day-to-day. It doesn't happen.
The point is,
so let's be realistic now.
I know what you're saying, but the point is this. The point is, when we're talking about feminism as a whole demonizes men. And you just sat and said, besides procreation, I don't need a man in my life. I can go to a male mechanic or call a male police officer. They're men. So it's
society where you are needed. I agree.
Okay,
of course, we need you.
Of course. So you're talking about being with a man because you want to. So my question to you is, why would you want to be with a man?
Why would a man want to be with you?
Because they're sexy.
Like, obviously,
because of the
I love men. No, I love dick.
Don't sound like it, but it's not all about dick. What I'm trying to say is that in a good relationship, right, one that works, there's blue jobs and there's pink jobs. Right, and that's the problem that women have got.
Oh, geez.
They don't want to be doing no pink jobs.
But that's not what we're talking about.
We're
talking about relationships. Why do you need a man in a relationship? Because you want a partner.
That's why you have higher failure rate in black people marriages. Like what they're doing, these women don't even understand what is a marriage. Like what the fuck? Seriously? Like I'm a 25% black, I can talk about this. Like this is complete bullshit. Like what you are doing, like you do not need man. Like what the fuck are you trying to say? Seriously, that's why you have got this problem. Like you're why the crime rate is going up. It's because you are raising child who are emotional. You're telling them, hey, be emotional, stay in touch with your emotions. When they see a hot girl, their penis gets turned on, and what happens there? Oh, I am feeling connected to my emotions, and then they go for graping. Okay, like this is what is happening. Like this black mom doesn't even understand like what is necessary for her child, like for her son. She doesn't even understand. So this is what is happening. This is a plague in the black community. I'm advising black women to understand the situation, lower your expectation. It's not a Disney fairy tale. You have to find a man who is making $30,000 a year, can keep you happy. Yeah, find a place where your rent is lower, and this is what you're gonna do, and this is what will make you happy. Like, what are you trying to
Things that you can't get.
Black man doesn't like arguing with you. Like, what are you trying to say here?
Like, you wanna go
You
on
see,
dates
you are
with him.
screaming
It's not
over
about, I need
here.
someone to fix my car. Like, go to a mechanic. You're not safe. Call the police.
Not
Like,
true.
it's not.
Like, they're man. Like, what are you trying to say? You don't need man. Like, what the fuck? You are still going to the man. Like, a man is most likely to be a police officer, most likely to be a plumber, most likely to be an engineer, most likely to be a road construction worker and stuff like that. Or maybe you're like building construction and stuff like that. Like, who is building the city? Like, you don't need man. Like, what the hell are you trying to say? That's why black men, like mostly black men, are going to the east to get married. They are going to the Japan, they are going to the Korea, they are going to the east because of that reason.
Wait, what about a father to your kids? You don't think your kids need
Exactly.
a
You can be
I
around.
definitely want that. These are the stuff. This is the reason
No,
why
you
you need a
need
man.
that.
Like,
That's
I agree.
Man, whoever is watching this, please, for God's sake, don't marry her, okay? Your life may get ruined.
Wait. It's not that you want it. You need it.
I agree, and these are the stuff that I need in a man. But it's like at the end of the day, it's not like I completely need you. It's
But
like, I want you.
the whole point is if the lights went out tomorrow, you would need a man.
In
There's no-
society,
in-
agree.
Why do we
In
act like women are so
relationship,
I'm
useless?
saying-
It's not that
I
deep.
can change a
No,
tire.
I'm saying if the lights went out tomorrow, you would need someone to protect you. You
Yes,
would.
of course. In society, not my boyfriend.
I'll go on the
Can I have
ground.
half of my exes can't even do anything.
Like, society, what society has to do with you? Like, they wouldn't care about you. They will be like, oh, the light is off right now, I'm gonna focus on my career, I'm gonna go out there and hunt down certain things if I can find. So yeah, this is what they're gonna do.
Can I,
That's actually another problem. A lot of men can't do much.
You know what I mean?
Not everybody's
in this day and age, guys can't even
Listen,
fit a tire.
You cannot. No.
Not true, my sister.
I can cook. And the thing is,
And you can speak to your brothers. They don't know how to do
I'm not
that.
even saying.
Guys,
Can I just say
we
something?
have to do one at a time.
Can I just say something? This is why you can't blame all men for your poor choices. You can't say, I'm talking to both of you because you're saying, yeah, my man can't do this, my man can't do that. What? And you want to settle down. Why would you go and choose a man that can't do these things that you wanted them to do? Because my man could do all the blue
I
jobs.
need a man.
Because most men grow up with a PlayStation instead. Most men grow up with a PlayStation
It's a man
and
that you're
porn and
choosing.
things.
No,
No, that's the truth.
It's not.
Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself.
That's something you
Listen,
said.
I'm sorry, I don't need a mechanic for my boyfriend. I need a father to my children. I don't
You
need
know something, right? She needs a
police
father. Hang on a minute.
officer.
She needs a father for her children, right? So she's gonna go out there, right? And you're gonna buy your child an electric car. You're gonna go and buy your child a bicycle. Who the hell's gonna put on the bicycle and fix the electric car? Who's gonna do it?
You got YouTube. I know how to do these
Bro,
things. I fixed the Bentley before.
Why
I
do you
fixed
need
the
a man?
Bentley.
And you can do everything yourself. Go and get some sperm donor or something because you obviously don't need a man.
That's the future, I
And the
think,
thing
you
is,
know.
the future for who?
No, of
That's
my
the problem.
society.
Because at the end of the day,
What year are you living in?
The
What
year that
year
you're
are
supposed
you
to be
living in?
Because
You act like you're not in the Stone Age.
Let me finish talking. Right? Now you got a man, right?
This is the person you are seeing on the right. Be careful if you are dating her.
And you've been busy all day, right? And
Like, seriously, if you are the future husband of this woman, you're fucked, basically. And if you choose this woman, basically she's disrespecting you right now.
ring you up at 1 o'clock in the morning, and your man comes in with all of his friends and said, "Oh, babes, all the friends are here. They're hungry. What are you gonna do?"
Yeah, I cook for my man. I'm a traditional woman in that aspect. Yeah,
What the fuck?
cook
Why
for my
is
man.
it that when people start cooking, they think that cooking is traditional? It's everything. It's not just about cooking.
But-
They always say, "Oh, I cook for my man, so I'm traditional."
I have a
No,
question.
no, no, but the point is,
Wait.
I don't-
I have a question. Are you virgin? You're traditional. You're virgin.
Are you a virgin?
No, I said in that aspect. I'm not gonna comment on me being a virgin or not. But what I'm gonna say is,
You're not a virgin.
every
I know that
human
for
being
sure.
should be able to cook.
She's a hybrid of tradition and
I'm a person
modernization.
that survives. You know, I need to cook to
Right,
survive.
Can I ask Mr. Tate something, right? I'm gonna ask you something.
Sure.
Right, because I can't, I don't like bullshit, right? And like, there's not some people that I
Why
can't
is it
bear talking to,
exciting?
right? So I'm going to talk to him because so far he's talking sense.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's
You're
giving
welcome.
pick me.
Right. Who said pick me? Listen, who just said pick
They
me?
want me. Don't look
No,
at me.
did-
oh.
I said it's give it pick me.
Give it
Because we're having a whole conversation.
Listen,
I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Mr.
Hang on
Tate.
a minute. I've been with my man for 32 years.
Clap for yourself.
32 years. I don't need to clap for myself because I'm happy. I'm not here. And what I was going to ask him, right, is how would you think a woman? Would you think
Why are you
that
shouting?
woman?
Can you
Would you
calm
think that
down?
woman? Just calm down. I'm loud. I'm not sure you don't want to hear me shout. Anyway, Mr. Tate, like I was saying before we got rudely interrupted, right? Now, is this your idea of a woman that you think deserves a man? I'm here, single, but I'm looking. I'm here. I'm like taking, if you want to hook me up, let me know. And I just want anybody, but choose. How does that make you feel? What is that kind of woman that you think deserves a man?
Well, he's a top G. You can't be asking him this
But you
question.
don't want top G, isn't it?
We're mere mortals,
Speak
Auntie.
for yourself. I'm no mere mortal.
I'm a mere mortal in his presence.
Because nobody
Come on now.
I
Which
am
kind of
not a
question
mere
be that?
mortal.
Auntie, unlike you, we have options.
I'm a mere
Unlike
mortal.
you,
This man
we have options.
Not even this 8.5.
If you have options, where's your ring?
That is the most stupid thing.
Because I actually can choose. I'm not found a man that I want to be with.
Okay,
But I know you're
So if you don't want to be with somebody that you have met already, that means you don't have the options to be with somebody who you like. Like you were just saying, oh, you have options. There are plenty of people who are average or below average, might be in your Instagram DMs, and they're trying to like, hey girl, I like you, I want to be with you, and that's what they're doing. But they're below average, so that's why you do not even consider them as option. But you're right now to fulfill your ego, to satisfy your ego, you're telling them that, oh yeah, I have got options, but where is your ring? Like, you don't have the ring, so what you're trying to say here?
I know your reality is you got to beg a man to give you.
Hang on a minute. You said, unlike you,
Yeah.
I have options.
We have options, yeah.
You're out here looking for a man. You're out here saying that you're looking
When
for a
did
man.
I say I was looking for a man?
Oh my gosh, you was at the...
So in the beginning of this video, she said she is single and she's looking for a man. Like, in a different way she said that, but right now she is like literally lying in front of the audience. Like, what the
Advertising when we
fuck?
done the introductions. That's what you said.
I said I was doing
That is what you
interviews.
said.
I didn't say I was going out looking for a man. I said I'm doing interviews. You can't
If she screams like that, if you're the man, if you are the husband of this woman, you are gonna die soon.
say I have decided if I want you.
Mr. Tate, listen to this
Seriously?
insult, right?
Oh my
Listen to
gosh,
this.
my
I'm
ear
not
hurts.
listening. Hang on, listen.
I'm
What
not
do you call it?
insulting you.
Sign language. I'm learning. Sign language. Right? Listen to what she just said to me. Unlike you, I have options. Fucking 32 years. You think I want options?
I'm happy with my man. You don't have much options though. Because the way
No, it's not pick me. Auntie, she meant clout. Wait. She meant Esther. I'm sure you didn't mean pick me. You meant clout chaser. Is that what it is?
It doesn't matter. We can go with that too.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to clarify your problem. I was just saying.
Because years that I've totally lost it. Why would I want to have options when I've been in a happy relationship for 32
No,
years?
clout chasers is fans.
It don't make no sense.
I just
You can monetize on YouTube with clout.
Why are you calling her a pick me when you were the one advertising at the beginning of the show?
I said I'm doing interviews. I wasn't advertising nothing.
It's banter.
Wait.
Do you guys understand what an interview means?
Okay.
What is
alright.
You see, that's why I do not like to have a conversation with somebody who is doing this kind of bullshit on public. Okay.
She's being spicy, guys. Stop it.
Auntie had a question for Andrew.
Oh, yeah.
What was your question?
Oh, she asked already.
You didn't answer because everybody's too busy
Go
jumping
on,
in.
ask your question.
Everybody's too busy jumping in. I already asked, but you're too busy jumping in and being women.
He's
to be
patient.
listening. So
He's
now
ready to get
now
married.
you can all shut up and let him answer, innit?
I'll answer. Yeah. So to go back to one of my earlier points. Firstly, to make it clear in the disagreement, I agree with. Of course, I think everyone knows who I agree with. But I do, because you know what it is, though. You know what's actually funny? The things that she's saying are common knowledge 20, 30 years ago. This is how the world functioned. This is how the whole world functioned. The things I say that somehow people believe are controversial are exactly the way the world functioned in like the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. All of the entire period of human history, men had a role of masculinity, women had a role of femininity. We worked as a team. Now the world's come along and they've destroyed and broken everything. And there's this new progressive think and this new generation of women who seem to believe that if we completely fuck it all up, it's going to end up better. And my argument to that is, listen, we went from walking around in fields in small nomadic groups to building cities, to building the pyramids, to going to the moon. We managed to go from a few thousand to billions of people, populate the entire planet, build canals, build skyscrapers, cities. All of this was done based on the back of man being a man, woman being a woman, working together as a family.
And now it's destroyed.
Now they're going to come along and fuck it up.
If it's not broke, don't
It's
fix it.
destroyed. It's been destroyed. Man has destroyed Earth. What are you talking about? It's
No.
been bad decisions from powerful men
Men-
that got men to go to
men-
wars
men
and
built-
from women to lose husbands.
Men built.
Men make decisions for war.
Listen, please-
Men kill men.
Please listen to me. Men built the earth.
Man didn't make any decision that caused distraction, okay? They were trying to protect their women, that's why they went on war.
I'm not saying men are perfect, but the entire world that you're existing under was built by men.
Yeah, it's
all
true.
of it. So, and the point I'm making is now we're entering a world of new think. And the problem with new think is it's not tested. I don't give a shit what anyone's opinion is. What I can state as a matter of fact is we had 5,000 years of history that tells us how the world works with X and Y together. We're now entering a new paradigm. There's no 5,000 years of history. So whatever you believe about how it's going to work or it's going to be better or worse, whatever, that's just you guessing. Everyone is guessing, right? So we're entering a brand new paradigm and everything's completely fucked up. The point you were making earlier, which is a fantastic one about if I pick a woman who's advertising, etc., etc. Men always, please keep this in mind, especially if you're a female. People always say, the number of emails I get from girls who say you don't give enough girl game. I'll give you girl game right now. Your man wants status. That's what he wants. You need to find a way to make him look good to the world and to his friends.
So how do you do that?
I'll tell you, one of the ways a man can get status is to get a girl that no one can get. That's a very simple way, right? So,
I said not ready to mingle. I did right.
okay, no, but this is the truth, right? If I date a girl and she's perfect in every way, head to toe, and then I'd say, I've met this girl, yeah, she says, oh yeah, I took her for a date. Even if you didn't fuck her. If you fuck her, no, I just went for a date. So you went, the attraction goes from this to zero. Done. And it may not for some men, because some men haven't got choices, but men like me who genuinely have unlimited options. We want complete exclusivity. That's what we're looking for, because that gives status. That's what you're looking for. So you have to be very careful as a female.
I agree.
All of your interactions with your boyfriend or when looking for a boyfriend, etc., and say, am I going to make my man look better by doing X or look worse? Simple things. I've had endless arguments about girls' nights out, right? Oh, you're insecure. Da, da, da. It's not about insecure. I don't give a fuck if no man talks to you all night long. I don't care if you're going out and you're going to an all-girl club. I don't care. I know that when my boys say, oh, all the girls are going out, and I say, no, my girl, she stays home. I look good. That's it. She stays home. She doesn't go out. She doesn't want to go out without me. That's status. It's not about the night out. It's about the status of being the man in the house. That's what a man wants. He wants respect. He wants to be the man of the house. I say she stays home. She stays home. Big G. Boom, boom. That's what we want.
Can I ask you something? What does the woman want in your eyes? What do you think? And what's the game you give for the boys?
I'm going to tell you, but before that, I need another Clementine, and I need to give half to our friend here, because she just rolled her eyes at me. And I'm perspicacious. I notice everything. She doesn't realize that I'm a ninja. I detect these things. Even when I'm looking directly at, I can detect it. So
That's
I'm
why
going to give her some of my Clementine, and she's going to feel better. So I'm going to get Clementine. Would you like some Clementine, my dear?
Sure.
You want some Clementine?
I think for me, like,
I asked you a question. Would you
yeah,
like
I would love some.
You
Yeah.
want some Clementine?
Yeah.
We're going to hook it up.
Okay.
Clementine's coming. All right. Go on. Continue.
Okay. Well,
No, I mean, I just feel like this is definitely a different conversation for me because I'm very open-minded. I love hearing different perspectives, and I do feel like this is a newer idea. Like you said, within the last 30, 40 years, this is a new concept. We don't know how it's going to end. I just know from like my experience, other women that I've met as well.
Anyway, I think that's good enough for this video. So yeah, like I'm just trying to like tell you that okay, don't do this kind of bullshit on the internet, because when you are like literally telling that hey, I don't need man, you're gonna lose a lot of men who will be attracted to you, who will make sure you're safe, who will make sure that you are doing the right thing. So yeah, obviously you have to work really hard in order to make that kind of decision which will allow you to be in a good relationship. So yeah, that's what is my suggestions for women and also for men. Work hard on yourself, like try to be a strong person, don't be a weak person, because it is not gonna help you on a long run. And this is what we need right now. We need a strong man, because hard time is coming very soon, and we have to be ready for that, otherwise we will suffer the most. And yeah, we do not need more hard time. And Andrew Tate is really fascinating person over here. He just made some good points as for how these things work and what you should be doing in order to be a successful person. So yeah, like in terms of relationship and what the male and female relationship dynamic is. So yeah, like this is a really good conversation that we need in order to make our society a better place for men and women. And I really love that conversation. I hope that you guys will listen to, like, watch the full podcast where you will learn a lot of things. And thanks for watching, guys, and like the video and share this video with your friends and family. And there is super chats and super things option to support this channel. So thanks for watching once again. I'll love to catch you guys once again tomorrow, hopefully. Peace out.